All right, what is up, guys? Welcome to the sprint. I hope you're having a wonderful afternoon so far or evening, whichever time you're watching us. You know, we are here gathering all the stories that you guys want to hear, the good news that's happening in our community, the stories that'll make you have a call to action. Maybe you need to help out and contribute in some form or fashion, or some of those stories that'll make you scratch your head and ask, what were you thinking? For example, later on in the sprint, we're going to get into this bad boy right here. If you're looking at your screen right now, there's an arrest taking place, and this lady left her stash. Can't hide for long from law enforcement. This is a DUI crash. We're going to go over and how miraculous it was that this officer saved this woman, because when you see the destruction that was caused, you're going to think to yourself, what were you thinking, lady? And then got the audacity if you try to hide your little alcohol. So we're going to get into this later on in the sprint. First and foremost, though, again, one of those call to actions or one of those awareness kind of stories. Guys, there's a scam going around with Dominion Energy, okay? Law enforcement is warning people that if you get a phone call from them, you might want to double check and be careful about giving your information out, because after last month's wildfires and many power outages throughout our area, people can fall victim to these particular scams. Dominion Energy says that they don't threaten service disconnection if a customer doesn't pay immediately, and they will never demand payment over the phone. They also say not all scammers are aggressive, so even if they are personable, you shouldn't trust them.
Our customers should be on alert about demands for immediate payment and threats of service disconnection. That's not how we do business. And when any warning sign is present, you should hang up. Never share your personal information over the phone.
Yeah, so if you are ever unsure, it's best to just hang up and call Dominion Energy to see if your account needs attention. So yeah, no, this is definitely something that is true out there. And you know, for me, I always get irritated because these scam callers got the audacity to get so mean sometimes. Like, I remember one time I was getting hit with someone who was trying to get me to get a new warranty. And he, in so many words, he was calling me stupid almost. Like, he got really, really nasty on the phone with me. And I just hung up and called my car people, and they were just like, no, that wasn't us. So yeah, let this be a warning to you guys, whether they are aggressive, mean, rude, or if they're as sweet as your grandma. If you got some trust issues, odds are that red flag is going up for a reason, and you need to contact the main people that can help you in this situation. Say the source of Dominion Energy in this particular case, or any other, like whether it's your taxes and all that stuff. Yeah, don't fall for these scams, because they're getting more and more creative and more threatening. Moving on over, man, if you ever woken up from a nightmare because you're panicking or something like that, man, you are not alone. But the question is, what causes these nightmares to happen, okay? This is something that a lot of people are looking into right now. A sleep psychologist at Cleveland Clinic says that nightmares could also be influenced by something that you're watching, like a scary movie, or seeing something upsetting on the news, or having a difficult conversation before bed. Alcohol, caffeine, and side effects of certain medications can also play a role too. Doctors say that while you can't always control if you have a nightmare, there are some things that you can do to help. For example, focusing on stress management and being mindful of the content that you're consuming. And if your nightmares are frequent, recurring, or impact your quality of life, it's best to consult with a medical provider or mental health professional. So this is definitely something that I have to deal with, and I know you guys struggle right along with me. If you got that sleep paralysis thing sometimes where you can't escape something that's coming after you, or if you're stressed out about something, like I forget exactly what it means. There are certain things that you dream specifically and it means something. For example, I have every once in a while, I have dreams that my teeth are falling out. And that's one of my biggest fears, is losing all my teeth, or they're just being loose and just falling out of my face, man. That scares me. Or if I see a spider or something in my dream, like it's stuff like that that I think people have learned or have connected to certain things that are happening in your life, whether you're stressed out about certain situations or not. There's sometimes, like if I'm working on a big project or something, in my nightmare, it will be like either I'm late for the presentation or something is going wrong. You know, you name it. Nightmares are just a thing that we have because we're humans and we like to think and dream and all that good stuff. But again, if this is something that is messing your quality of life up, you definitely need to consult a doctor to get that under control. All right, wine lovers, listen up, man. We got a new winery. It's coming to Bedford County. A lot of people are pumped up about this, and it's pretty cute. Look, check this out. It's called Vineyards. already has a location in Tappahannock, will be opening a second location on the 60 acres of land on the Nita Road near Smith Mountain Lake. They make their own wine from start to finish with over 30 varieties, including some award-winning wines. Not only will there be a tasting room, but also fun for everyone, including live music, festivals, and even monster truck shows.
We have everything from some of the finest, driest wines you'll ever taste, barrel aged. They compete on any stage that you put them on, all the way down to wines that are more Kool-Aid like.
Yeah, so pretty cool right there. The owners hope to start welcoming customers this summer. So that's something really cool to look forward to. I know a lot of friends love going to these vineyards. I've actually never been to one still, but people tell me I should go. I definitely would like to try it out. It just seems like a very peaceful little setup out there. But more than anything, I want to see a monster truck show. I've never seen those, but they say they're very exciting. And if they got all that good stuff set up over there, man, I'm pretty sure it's going to be a fun adventure once they get started and get their customers coming out this summer. Let's get right to our weather, man. Obviously, there's some things that we need to be aware of. I hope you got the app downloaded on your cell phones, but tomorrow there will be a weather authority alert day in effect because of the severe storms that are coming through. Meteorologist Parker Beasley joins us right now with what we can expect for our April Fool's forecast.
Hey there, everyone. I'm meteorologist Parker Beasley. Today's daytime high temperature is getting pretty warm out there, anywhere from 77 to 82 degrees. Rain chances over the next several days, scattered today, becoming more numerous tomorrow, scattered on Wednesday morning before we turn more isolated towards the back half of this week. Isolated storms this afternoon, and here's a look at your impact timeline as we head into Tuesday. We are issuing a weather authority alert day.
All right, Parker, thank you so much. Well, coming up after the break, we're getting right into some solar eclipse talk. For example, if you guys want to watch the solar eclipse, we've been going over different ways to be protective if you're physically looking up at the sun, for example, with the eyeglasses you need to keep on. But what if you're driving around? You might want to be aware of some safety measures in place for the solar eclipse. We're going to get into that. We're also going to talk about an arrest that happened on horseback. We got the crazy body cam footage of an officer in New Mexico arresting a suspect from his horse. And we're talking about this bad boy right here. Again, one of those stories that'll make you guys scratch your head. It's a DUI arrest. I can't wait to show you the destruction that this chick caused. But more than anything, yeah, homegirl tried stashing away her alcohol. This is the reason why this arrest had to take place. We got the details coming up about this and so much more after the break on The Sprint. Welcome back on The Sprint. It is April Fool's Day, guys. Can you believe it's already the 1st of April? I feel like this year is already flying by, but I feel like we say that every single week, every single month, basically. You look up and this month is already over. So either way, I hope you guys are having a wonderful day so far. I hope you had a blessed Easter yesterday. It was a very special day for a lot of families out there in your Easter egg hunts, at church, whatever the case may be. Resurrection Sunday. It was a very beautiful day to just be together with your family and just enjoying the moment. That's something that I always hammer home on the holidays. But yeah, enjoying the moment and understanding the reason of the season. All right, so again, we were talking about the total solar eclipse is just 1 week away now, but what happens if you're on the road? Like, how can you kind of be safe while people are trying to watch it, and how you can make sure you don't do something that is possibly going to change your life for the long run? Check this out. We got some safety measures for you. Many people plan to step outside to watch it, but if you're on the roadways, Ken Slack with VDOT says that if you are driving during the eclipse, have your headlights on because you need to be aware of any vehicles that may be pulled off on the side of the road and be aware of your surroundings.
We strongly urge folks, don't pull off on the shoulders. It's illegal on many of our roadways, including the interstates, and find a safe place to view the eclipse.
All right, VDOT has seen crashes where drivers hit a vehicle stopped on the shoulder. Officials say that if you are driving and want to pull off to watch the eclipse, then you should find a place that is safe to stop your vehicle, like a rest area. But remember, if you do plan on watching the eclipse on April 8th, make sure you have a pair of certified eclipse glasses. Of course, we got several different articles on our website on exactly what to look forward to make sure you got the right kind of glasses and to make sure you're not scammed out of anything. But yeah, that's one of those things that you don't even even get a chance to, you never really think about on the roadways, people who are pulled over so they can watch it. Again, you need to make sure that you're aware of your surroundings first and foremost. Even if you don't want to stop and watch, there might be people that might be pulled off and you don't want to, have some type of collision or anything like that. So those are kind of different safety points to keep in mind if you are partaking in watching the eclipse or if you're driving around during the eclipse. Art lovers and pet lovers, get ready because we got something cute for you coming your way. The Best in Show with the Roanoke Valley SPCA. Back for another year. People, event is one night only this year in April 25th, and people have been submitting artwork, pets, and animal friends to display and have judged at the art show. All of the artwork will be available for purchase with at least 50% on the purchase price donated to SPCA. To see how you can purchase your tickets, you can head to our website at WSLS.com. Super duper cool right there. Get you some money, get you some donations going, to try to help out this nonprofit. I guarantee you it will go a long way. Speaking of animals, man, let's get right into this real quick. Okay, so we were talking about New Mexico police officer chasing down a suspect, not in a car, not on a motorcycle, but on horseback. Check this out. It's some crazy footage right here. Look at this. 3 officers say they were in the area with their horses earlier this month when a nearby pharmacy was robbed. Officers spotted the suspect who took off running into traffic, but they were able to stop the suspect who now faces a number of charges, including shoplifting, evading police, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Look how the suspect, look how chill he is. He is like almost as if he was just like, man, I just give up because ain't no way in the world I can outrun a horse, 1. And 2, like I said, you realize how good of a conversation piece that would be when you go to jail? Like if I was arrested by an officer on horseback, I would be able to sit in my jail cell, talk to my little jailmate and be like, yo, dude, guess who picked me up today? And it was like literally a horse. Either way, it's a really cool story. I love seeing our officers out there doing their thing, man, and finding ways to keep everybody safe in the process as well. But this is definitely something you don't see every day. And I just love how the suspect just gave up. He was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna chill here. My bad. I can't escape you guys. Which is it's a sight to see for sure. Speaking of sight to see, it's not escaping people. Caught on camera out of Metro Atlanta is a fiery crash. It was a fiery end, but a dramatic rescue. So check this out. I'm going to play it real quick. You see all the damage that's taking place right there. Car obviously flipped over. Officer is stepping in to try to help where he could. So the crash, it happens on Jones Creek, Georgia, earlier last month. Look at her. She's trapped inside. Police say that the white Range Rover flipped and came to a crash, stopped in front of the home. Body cam footage showed the moment an officer ran to help and save the trapped female. Look, check this out. Got her out after using a fire extinguisher, but look, he finds her alcohol. He breaks the window, first of all, pulled the woman out, and that's when the officer discovered the open bottle of alcohol between her legs. The driver was arrested and charged with DUI, reckless driving, and an open container. Y'all, come on now. Just watching this play by play. And this shows you what our officers go through, man, on a day-to-day basis. This girl trapped inside this Range Rover. Things could have gone horribly wrong for her. He breaks open the window. You see him doing his thing. He got a cut on his arm. Breaks open the window. Gets the lady out of the vehicle safely. And right there, look at her. What you think you were going to do with that, girl? Come on now. You know good well you messed up bad. So either way, happy that this came to an end where nobody was injured or hurt. And I'm glad that car stopped where it did because it could have easily gone into somebody's house because of a bad decision that this girl is making right here, allegedly. But yeah, open bottle of alcohol, girl, come on now. I just don't know what to say, but nothing is worth it doing something like that. Let's get Jazzy Jazz in it. Jazz, are you with me?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning, girl. How you doing?
Pretty good. How are you doing?
I am good. We're doing a lot better than this chick that just got arrested.
Oh, my God.
Wait.
I'm just glad she's okay, but goodness gracious, it is not worth it.
Yes. And did you see she was trying to hide the look at her. Like, he's just like, what is this?
Right, he was caught red-handed. And again, I understand wanting to have a drink and just relax after a long day, but wait till you get home.
Oh my gosh.
It's not worth it. She could have lost her life.
Right. No, like,
She was caught red-handed.
and we're like, you know, it's funny to laugh about because obviously she's alive, but man, God, thank God nothing worse happened. You know, like that could have ended so poorly, but I just pray that she learns from this lesson.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And then, like I said earlier, I'm just really glad that nothing happened to her because that could have been a really, really bad situation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that certainly was not worth her life. And I'm just glad that she was rescued. I'm glad that she's okay. But again, I hope she did learn her lesson. It's not worth it.
Yes, amen. So,
Wait till I get home.
right. No, so Jazz, how was your Easter?
Oh, my Easter was pretty good. Sorry,
Oh.
Easter was pretty good. I just spent time with family. We watched some movies, went to church. How was yours?
It was good, man. My parents, they're currently on their way back to Arkansas right now, but they cooked up some good food, went to church, you know, so same tradition, but again, it was cool to be in that moment and disconnected from all the craziness that we have to deal with on a daily basis.
Oh, absolutely. It's always a good time to spend time with family. So yeah, I really enjoyed myself, and I'm glad you got to spend some time with your parents as well.
Yes. Do we have anything else, girlie?
No, that's it for today.
All right, perfecto. Well, Jazz, you have a good one, girl. We'll see you tomorrow.
All right, bye, girlies.
Bye. All right, guys. Well, we're about to roll out of here again. I hope and pray that you guys had a wonderful holiday this year. Great Easter. I hope you're having a good April Fool's Day. Do not do anything super crazy or that you're going to regret. I need everybody to be safe out there, okay? But have fun with it. If this is a holiday that you celebrate and joke around with people, do your thing. Either way, thanks so much for joining us this afternoon and this evening. We'll be back here again tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow evening at WSLS.com. Hit watch live and check out the sprint with us.